touchdowns of the season.
This is what it's all about. Punching your ticket to Lucas Oil Stadium. A chance to have your names etched in history forever. Never changes. And we have to start with Class 6A, the biggest classification in the state of Indiana, and a team looking to stay unbeaten, go back to back.
Yes, Brownsburg. So they already had a team that is etched its name in history with the state title last year, as we mentioned, but a new team this year.
Yes.
New opportunity for these players, and an interesting storyline in this one. So you got Brownsburg and Warren Central, where J.T. Whitaker was the offensive coordinator at Brownsburg for the last 6 seasons, helped lead them to that state championship. Now he's the head coach at Warren Central.
And what a first year.
Yeah, and what a first year it was. They were on a 3-game losing streak prior to the playoffs starting. They've reeled off 3 straight to be in this position this evening. Let's go to the scenes at Brownsburg on a night that would make Prince proud. Purple rain, cue the guitar riff.
That was very well done.
First matchup between John Hart and J.T. Whitaker. We're going to pick it up in the first quarter. It's 3-0 Brownsburg. Now it's 10-0. Aiden Job has reservations for 6. That makes it a 2-possession game. Let's go to the second quarter now. A little end around here. Little fake to the back, and there goes Brandon Sharp. He's able to cut the corner to extend the lead to 17-0. Later on in the second quarter, Shakovan Sumterbay with that Michael Myers stance in the backfield. Finds a crease and he's off to the races. Is he gonna make it? Oh no! Dragged down just inside the 10-yard line. Great effort nonetheless.
Unhitch the trailer.
Next play, Job gets the job done again. His second touchdown of the night. Brownsburg rolling 24-0 at halftime. Fast forward to the fourth, the Bulldog defense howling. Intercepted by Jackson Pearson. Brownsburg forcing 3 turnovers on the night. And to put it on ice, it's Brady Lewis taking it in. And Brownsburg punches its ticket back to Lucas Oil Stadium. The Bulldogs ready to feast for their back-to-back title opportunity.
Having turkey at Lucas Oil is the best meal ever. So I'm excited. It's an incredible week. It's the most fun week. I tell everybody this is the most fun game, and that's the most fun week of the year.
It's hard to go back to back. So I mean that's been our goal the whole year. I mean we've been on a mission. I mean. It's what we've been working for. It's been on my mind ever since then, like to make it back to Lucas Oil, and we got it done.
It's very special. We've been working all year for this, putting in the grind every single practice, on the weekends, everything. We work for this, and it's just amazing to go back and just be back at Lucas Oil.
And I will say this, all the credit to J.T. Whitaker taking his team to semi-state in his first year, but his former team, the Buzzsaw, that is Brownsburg, too much to handle.
This just never gets old. Watching the team punch his ticket to state in Brownsburg.
Hardware,
what a team.
hardware.
What an offense, and what a great run by Warren Central. Hey, but 5A, a bit of a great game as well, and a team that is looking to make some history as well. New Pal coming in unbeaten. Look at that. Look at that. No purple.
Look at it. Look at it.
Like I said, the Dragons unbeaten. They're welcoming in 11-1 Bloomington South, Class 5A, looking to go to state. Who's going to do it? Dragons going to get it started. That is Jacob Davis up top to Landon Maddox. He got the toe drag swag. I checked online. 7-0 New Pal. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Far from done were they. Dragons back with it. Davis this time with his legs looking for a crevice. Look at this, just squeezes his way through. That's a pickup of 23. New Pal knocking on that door yet again. Couple plays later, Davis gonna keep it himself. Finishes the job. Takes it in. Dragons take a 14-0 lead into the second quarter. Looks like it's getting late early for Bloomington South here, all right? This was the dagger, all right? At least it felt that way. New Pal backed up inside its own 10 to 8 to be precise. Davis up top on the money. Mason Oglesby gone. 92 yards to the house. No looking back in this one. Not for Oglesby, not for New Pal. 42-0 your final. Next stop, state. Second consecutive season. They're looking for state title number 5 under head coach Kyle Ralph since the year 2013. Unreal stuff for the Dragons. They're going to play Maryville at Lucas Oil next week. Hey, that's just the tip of the iceberg. We have much, much more. Maybe not so much close games. We'll find out who's playing in state. Okay.
Yeah, 4A, 3A, 2A, single A. Got some highlights for you. Was it going to be a record-setting evening for Myles McLaughlin again? We'll see. Stay with us. Hey, welcome back. So we saw Brownsburg heading back to the state championship next weekend. Potential rematch.
Could it be? That's right. Westfield has been on an absolute tear this postseason. They avenged the loss to Carmel. Now, does the revenge tour continue? They've been on a mission. They're on the road here tonight. It was raining everywhere in the state, apparently.
Yeah.
This team's defense is what makes it tick. Alex Arambulis says, let's get the party started. Big-time TFL. Now, check this out. Chargers hand off to Jane Van Pelt. No relation to Scott, I'm told. Throws it back. Gabe Frissinger, the beneficiary. Touchdown, Carroll. All right, here we go. Tarps off in the rain by the students, by the way. How about that? We love it. Let's turn the Shamrocks defense up a few notches. Alexa, level 10. Frissinger's pass picked off. It's Reed Decos taking it deep inside Fort Wayne Carroll territory. A little 6-7 celebration. We love it.
Okay.
I'm getting booed from all angles here. Aiden Grabowski taking it himself. Down by the goal line, we're all knotted up at 7 apiece, but let me tell you something. Westfield wanted to get back to a state title. The revenge tour continues. 35-14 drubbing of Carroll. They're going to play Brownsburg. A rematch for state. What else did you want in Class 6A? That's good stuff right there.
All right, let's move on. We showed you Myles McLaughlin. We saw him break the single-season touchdown and rushing record last week. Needed 363 yards tonight to surpass Derrick Henry for most rushing yards in a high school career. But his kryptonite was lures out of Fort Wayne, holding McLaughlin to under 100 yards. He finished with just 78 on the evening. Knox Falls 35-0. McLaughlin is second all-time in career rushing yards, trailing King Henry. Falls, what, 280 plus short?
Yeah, but
what a career for number 2. Thanks for all the highlights.
Unbelievable
Good
career.
stuff.
And a great season. Arguably the greatest single season ever, by the way. All right, hey, let's go to down south of Indy. Roncalli playing host to Heritage Hills. What a run the Royals have been on this postseason. Especially after beating Chittard. Here we go. Alex Jarvis over the top. Oh, yeah, that's a touchdown. Royals off and running.
Might have air.
Heritage Hills turn. Operation football, baby. Heritage Hills turn, the home of Jay Cutler, and this throw sort of looked like Jay Cutler. Jack Goldsberry up top, picked. Roncalli's Brady Tiller, high points, it comes down, big play by the senior. All right, I want you to watch this one closely, okay?
Okay.
Colin Ash, big-time playmaker at QB, rolling out. Ball slips out, he regains it. All right, it is raining, remember.
Good wherewithal.
Doing his best Johnny football impression. Gets it to Luke Rader, tightrope. Sees the camera. Yes, sir.
There's green in between that foot and the sideline.
I saw it. 45 yards for the score. Stupendous. Again, what a run for this Roncalli team this postseason. 42-14 your final. Royals headed back to state for the first time since 2020.
All right, let's go down to Class 2A. LaPel looking to punch its ticket to state. The Bulldogs came into the night a perfect 13-0, taking on Brownstown Central. Devin Craig goes up top to Jackson Kripe. That short touchdown ties it up at 7 apiece in the early going. Later, it's going to be Craig trying desperately to make something happen here. Tries a little too hard. Oh, it's intercepted. BC takes over the very next play. Preston Garrison does this. Takes it 75 yards to the house. The Braves take a 14-7 lead into the second. Let's get into the fourth quarter, though, now. LaPel trailing by 10. Craig finds Andre Evelo from 30 yards out. That makes it 24-21 with just under 6 to play in the game. Ultimately, however, it's Brownstown Central who gets it done late. 31-21 the final. The Braves headed to the state championship and will face off against Andrean next week for a state title.
All right, what a night. We know who's playing for state, but we now know our play of the week.
It's good stuff.
You might know what it is.
We just saw it like a minute and a half ago.
Stay tuned, though.
Stay tuned.
It's going to be better the second time. Welcome back. We have something to show you. Hangover? It is the, yes. Well, no, not us right now, but the movie. And a great college football slate on Saturday.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of time to watch some games because IU and Purdue both off this week before they play next week for the Open Bucket. IU, Valpo taking on Butler at 1. And then you got Ball State at Toledo at 2. Truman at UIndy, their first time hosting a playoff game since 2018. That's at 2 o'clock. And then Syracuse at Notre Dame at 3:30.
Must win. Most certainly. All right, hey, to the professional ranks. Big one for the Colts in Kansas City. Arrowhead is going to be rocking, and so is the barbecue. It's going to be great.
Gonna be good stuff.
Gonna be good stuff. All right, so is our play of the night. It would be from Roncalli taking out Heritage Hills tonight. Colin Ash doing his best Johnny Manziel. Whoop! Regains it, finds Raider, and then the tightrope. Everything about this play was fantastic. Tightrope. Hello to the camera. Touchdown. Roncalli, big winners. Go into state for the first time since 2020. What a year.
Nobody's better than these two.
Great season, guys.
Operation Football.
Thank
Hope
you
you have
so
a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Good night.